Hey, what's up everyone? Tedrick85 here with some more Fun with FIFA 10. And in this video, the match is going to be Valencia versus AS Roma. Valencia qualified for the Champions League this past season by finishing 4th in the league, whereas Monaco qualified for the Champions League playoff by finishing 3rd in Liga. And I've always liked Valencia, you know, that of course you get the two big teams in La Liga, which are Real Madrid and Barcelona, but I've always kind of had a soft spot to Valencia. And they've had a bunch of good players over the past decade or so. Players like David Villa and David Silva and Jordi Alba and Pablo Aimar and players like that. So they've had pretty decent players, but unfortunately Valencia has been dubbed a selling team because they seem to sell a lot of their best players. Whereas Monaco, they just recently got a big cash flow here, as we'll see, that they line up an attacking style formation and they maintain a solid and flat defensive line at the back. But Monaco just quite recently got a lot of cash flow, and they got a lot of high-profile players such as Radamel Falcao, João Moutinho, Ricardo Carvalho, and just to name a few, but they're definitely bringing a bunch of big money players in that, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm not a real big fan of teams that do that. Like, yeah, I understand, you know, for teams to be successful, you do have to spend a little bit of money, but at the same time, though, anytime that a team falls into a rich billionaire's lap so that they think they can win a title, but as you can see, Valencia's lineup here, which is kind of like a 4-4-1-1, and I have the partnership of Roberto Soldado and Alvaro Negredo, and as you see, Monaco is more like a 4-4-2 with Celestine Hellstad and Ludovic Joly up front. But Negredo used to play for Sevilla and also Manchester City. There's Roberto Soldado, who had last played for Tottenham Hotspur, but recently got sold to Villarreal. As you can see, Negredo scoring a pretty decent goal right there. And I love that celebration. Kind of looks like Marek Hamšík from Napoli there. So yeah, I wanted to do this match because this is one of the key matchup in the UEFA Champions League third qualifying match, which I had completely screwed up defensively there. I'm not sure what I was trying to do there, but yeah, this is one of the two ties that I've particularly paid interest in. The other one, which I'll do in the next video, is going to be Lazio versus Bayer Leverkusen. Lazio finishing 3rd in Serie A last season, and Bayer Leverkusen finishing 4th in the Bundesliga.
Another attack breaks down.
Seydou Keita, the former Barcelona player.
This is their game, trying to get an extra man in there to supplement the attack. There's a crack.
As you can see, Monaco has both Ricardo Carvalho and Daniel Carvalho. Negredo scoring another goal there. But the partnership between Roberto Soldado and Alvaro Negredo is one of those, like Nicholas Bentner and Ivica Olic from Wolfsburg, that I was particularly interested in. I was pretty eager to try them out. There's Jordi Alba, another player that doesn't play for Valencia anymore, he plays for Barcelona. But I tell you what, after his performance in this game, I kind of wish I would have sold him to Barcelona. Yeah, he didn't have a really good game. You see Sofian Fegoli, who is still at the team, scoring a goal there. It's been a pretty consistent player for Valencia the past several seasons. And that rainbow shot's pretty much become a signature of mine whenever I play this game. See that it's already 3-0.
Just reached it in time.
Daniel Carvalho, right there. Ricardo Carvalho, I'm not sure they're related or not, but Ricardo Carvalho, a bunch of people might know him from playing for Chelsea. And you see Soldado getting on the score sheet right here. Which I didn't even notice, he's wearing the captain's armband, right? That's one thing I keep on forgetting to do when I play these, is setting the captains up. Like, I think the last game I had Olic as the captain, which shouldn't be. I should have given it to someone like Salihamidzic, but on here I have Soldado as the captain. I think I could have given it to either Seydou Keita or Sofiane Feghouli or someone. And see there, Soldado's kick was just too powerful for the Monaco goalkeeper there. Ludovic Juli, another former Barcelona player. Mehmet Topal plays for Fenerbahce now.
It's all about timing the supporting run, and they've done that successfully already.
Jordi Alba, he just could not keep possession of the ball in this game at all. And he just got barreled. That Monaco player just got pummeled by the Valencia guy right there. See, look at that. Now that's just awful. With that. I'd say Keita did a pretty good job in midfield. I was pretty pleased with his performance. Rodriguez Maduro there in center back for Valencia. It's another decent goal by Negredo. He already has the hat trick. And when I play international games, I have Negredo and Soldado partner up with each other in the Spanish side. Though I have to admit, I don't really play as the Spanish side too often because I'm not a big fan of Spain. Not against the country, I just don't like the team. I didn't see a nice pass there to Feghouli, which is this is his second goal of the game. And I just felt, other than Jordi Alba not keeping possession of the ball for very long, I just felt very comfortable playing as Valencia, at least in his first half. As you'll find out in his video, the first half here turned out to be much better than the second half. Yeah, I was really pleased with how the Valencia guys were able to dictate the play here. Of course, the partnership of Topal and Keita in midfield was pretty impressive too. Which I was trying to do rainbow shot with Alba, but for some reason nothing happened, and Chabert was able to make an easy grab right there. Keita losing the aerial battle there, but Negredo's there to pick it up. I have no idea what Alba was trying to do.
Look at this, they've not picked him up, he's in on goal! Defenders in charge just at the moment.
Quick thinking on a defense there to close up the opportunity for them to score there. Soldado kind of careless with the ball there. Jeremy Mathieu, who also plays for Barcelona along with Jordi Alba. Mathieu actually had a better game on here, which I do have to say he really doesn't make that much of a... He isn't really that much of a prominent feature in this match, but if this is one of the cases where no news is better than any news.
Always on the prowl, looking for trouble.
Of course, Mathieu right there, he made the bad pass there after doing a decent job winning. And I think this right here pretty much set the tone for the second half. How sloppy I was here at the end of the first half. Negredo probably could have passed to Feghouli there. Instead, he makes a good pass to Soldado. Which I'm very surprised they didn't nail me for offside, though. Oh, that was close. You know, I actually got offside. I actually got caught offsides in this game for a less penalty than that, so I think that was one instance where I think the game finally gave me a break.
Good tackle possibilities here now. Costinha. We're at the half
And there's the whistle for the first half. Like I said a few minutes ago, I wish things got better here in the second half, which I was kind of hoping they would have got better in the second half, considering this is the highest scoring first half I've had since I started this Fun With FIFA 10 segment, and I was kind of hoping the momentum that I had for a good portion of this first half would carry over, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be, and I do apologize in advance for the suckage you're about to see in this second half. And as you can see here, I'm gonna be subbing Jordi Alba. And I was having a hard time figuring out whether I wanted to put Alberto Costa or David Alberta in there to sub him, but I ultimately decided it was Alberta just simply because he had the higher rating. I'm not sure if that was the wisest decision, but at this point I figured anything was better than the way Alba was playing.
Here we go for the second half.
But my formation stayed the same.
Possession lost. Here's Ludovic Juli. Looking for width, looking to stretch the defence. Snatched at it, really.
I don't know why I tried the rainbow shot there. I probably was better off just doing a normal shot.
So often today it's been Valencia hit the target.
Of course, Jordi Alba's coming off and David Alberta is coming on.
Going to see one of the Valencia substitutes here.
João Moutinho.
Can I honestly say here, I'm not really going to say a whole lot in the second half. As you can see here,
He's in here.
I got real lucky right there. I don't know how he did not score there. I think in any other day he would have put that away, but I could count my blessing and consider myself very lucky I didn't get scored upon there. And I would have, if he would have scored there, I wouldn't have got upset. I think it would have been deserved the way that, especially I started the second half.
Good pass. Hellstadt.
As you see, the Monaco was pretty much dictating play like I was in the first half.
He thinks it's a free kick. Hit the goalkeeper.
Jolie with the free kick. Very close to getting it in. And going back to what I was saying a few videos ago about me having trouble defending against free kicks. Adil Rami, I believe he plays for AC Milan now. Another highly rated player that Valencia sold.
Just no room for anything to develop there.
I have to say, out of my defenders, Hedwiges Maduro is probably did the best job for me here.
He can certainly run with the ball, can't he? Keita, and he's in the box.
Which I was very lucky I didn't get called for offside there. I was actually surprised I didn't get called for offside there. Topal with a nice tackle there.
Now Julie.
But it just seemed like Monaco here had a better grip of the second half here than what my team did. Which I was very lucky I didn't get called for a foul there. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It just seemed like Valencia pretty much shut down after this.
It wasn't easy there, the ball was
Which he could have done a better job there. Someone that's already scored a hat-trick, I would have expected better from him.
It's Julie now.
See here, I'm just trying to make something happen at this point. Which Negredo puts it away here, ended up redeeming himself from that miss. This is fourth of the game. Mathieu and Soldado congratulating him on that goal. And I do have to say right now, that's it for the scoring. I don't score again for the rest of this video. But I figured, you know, I show what ends up happening here, which I do end up getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. I just could not find a way to get it past Chabert. Which, this was a BS call right here. That was not offside.
No wonder.
Good defending. Kept a good
I mean, he
line.
was not even making a pass. He was making a shot.
Miguel.
Now, if he would have made, if my player that was in the box would have made contact with the ball afterwards, if he was in that same position, I can see them calling offsides, but once again, the inconsistencies that this game had with the offsides, which I probably shouldn't complain because I did get away with an offside call earlier, but still, you know, that's still, two wrongs don't make a right.
Rolling it around nicely.
I'm not too terribly bad at corner kicks. I'd rather get a corner kick than give up one. Which this was a really big mistake too. Which, how did he miss that?
Really surprised he's missed that. I think when he broke clear, I'm thinking.
I think if I was the AI, I think I would have took Halstead out of there. He should have easily had at least 2 goals in this game.
They have their opponents where they want them now. A healthy lead. And
Cedric Piquion, the former Portsmouth player.
There's not much that gets past him, is there?
If I remember correctly, last time I heard of Piccioni, he played somewhere for the MLS. I want to say the New York Red Bulls, but I'm not positive on that. And you see, I'm getting close to the end of the second half here. I'm not quite sure what to think of Alba. I definitely think he was better than Jordi Alba, but as far as making any kind of impact in this game, I'm not sure if he did that or not. Which, I don't know why I didn't shoot there.
Julie didn't show enough determination to keep
couldn't
hold on to it.
That was ugly. Topal was lucky he didn't get called for a foul though. And I figured at this point, I had only 1 minute left of stoppage time, might as well let the clock run out.
Probing pass.
Maduro trying to make something here, passing it to Mathieu.
Squeeze it across. Needs a better ball in than that.
Of course, that wasn't going to go anywhere. Cavallo read that pretty well.
It's up Boulder now.
Trying to make one last attempt at getting my 10th goal, but it wasn't meant to be. And I can honestly say that I deserve not to get that because I played horrible in that second half. As a matter of fact, I only scored once, and that was in Negredo's 4th goal. But if I look at some of these matches, which nice footwork there by Halstead or whoever that is.
Let's do it again soon.
And see their possession almost 60%, which I'm kind of surprised by that. Monaco edged me out as far as passing 85% to 84%. You see the summary of substitutions and goals. Of course, I forget to toggle the events, and by pressing the circle, I pushed the wrong button. As you can see, my 2 assists by Negredo and Soldado, which they formed a pretty good strikership in the first half, which I don't know what happened in the second half, but it just didn't work out too well for them. But yeah, that could have been worse, but it definitely could have been better. But I had a bit of fun playing as Valencia, and I think I will play as them again. I'm not sure who I'll be playing against, but I think I'll be playing them again before this segment's over with this season. So, but yeah, I just think things are gonna get better from here on out with my team. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys again next time.